Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you the process of creating a stylized space gun or a laser gun in Blender. Please know that this is not a strict step-by-step tutorial, it's more of a guided walkthrough where you can follow the creative process and pick up some useful techniques along the way. If you enjoy content like this and you'd like to support the channel, please make sure to like the video and subscribe. It really helps and motivates me to create more tutorials and videos like this. And if you'd like early access to videos, project files, materials, and beginner-friendly content, consider checking my Patreon page. I'm gonna leave the link in the description below. Alright, let's jump into Blender and get started. Okay, press Shift A to grab a cube mesh. In the edit mode, press Command R to make a loop cut and X to delete the vertices. And now we're going to search for a mirror modifier. And now select the upper face of the cube and press G and Z to move it up. S to scale down the entire cube on the x-axis, and the upper face again, we're going to scale it up on the y-axis. In the object mode, press Shift A to get another cube and move it up on the z-axis. And now we're going to do the same thing, loop cut it, and then delete the vertices and get a mirror modifier. Now scale it on the y-axis. E to extrude the back face a little. Press R to rotate and Shift X and rotate it. And move it down a little bit. Now extrude the front face and S to scale it down. Now move it on the y-axis just to give it some length. And don't worry about this. It means that we did not enable the clipping in the mirror modifier. And now that we enabled it, it's no longer separating. And finally, extrude the bottom face. And now Shift A to get another cube, and we're going to do the same thing with loop cutting and deleting vertices, as well as a mirror modifier. Scale it up a little on the x-axis by pressing G to move the side face, and continue to build the upper part of the gun. Now back to the first cube, which is the handle. We're gonna make a loop cut and E to extrude and press S to scale and move it down on the z-axis. Now Command R to make another loop, and we're gonna bevel it by pressing Command and B. And we're doing the same thing here. But if you press Option E and select Extrude Along Normals, it'll do a better job. Bevel the back to give it a round shape, and Scale it down on the x-axis to make it thinner. I'm in the face selection mode here, and I chose all the faces that I want to make sure the thinning is done properly. And now I decided to delete this face. Press 2 to activate the edge selection, E to extrude and S to scale. Then E to extrude again on the x-axis to close it. As you can see, I deleted the faces here, but I selected only face, so we can keep the edge. And again, we're extruding and scaling. Then extruding again to close it. Now we're gonna build the trigger. Now making 2 loop cuts. And selecting the bottom face and extruding down. Press R to rotate on the x-axis and then extrude again. Make 2 loop cuts by pressing Command R. And doing the same by extruding down. And rotating. Then we extrude again. I'm just doing some edge sliding here. You don't have to do it if you like it, but it's better for clean topology. And now back to the top. It's totally up to you if you want to do the same thing. Make loop cuts and move up edges just to give it some volume. And design, it's totally up to you. It's a creative process. I have to mention that this design is totally improvised. I didn't prepare for it beforehand. And now back to the handle. I want to build a small connection so it won't look like it's floating in the air. Now back to the middle part. Delete this edge and E to extrude and S to scale. And now we're gonna build the laser chamber. Shift A to get a UV sphere. And we're gonna scale it up on the Z axis and give it an egg shape. Now building the screw or the screws. I noticed some guns have some screws on the handle, so I wanted to go for like a retro look. It's completely up to you if you want to select an X shape or a cross shape. You can even make it concentric circles. Okay, now select this face and press I for inset multiple times and choose the last face and move it on the x-axis to add more style and topology. I think I may have changed this and went for no cuts in the final result, but I kept it here in the edit for you to get an idea of how to do such thing if you wanted to add this detail. I made loop cuts here, and then I just connected the vertices or joined them by pressing J. Now inset and delete the face and extrude on the x-axis just to close it. And now the edge we extruded, we did that again and merge the vertices just to close the face. We don't want to keep anything loose. And here I'm just making the screen. I added a subdivision surface modifier, but you don't have to if you like the sharp look. Here I went back to build another muzzle. I just wanted a circular one, so I'm gonna be changing this as well. I kept it in the video so you can see how I did it. It's basically using the add-on loop tools and making a bunch of beveling and connecting vertices. Honestly, I could have just used a torus and went from there, but why not? Shift N to flip the normals. And now just extruding down to add a guard. You can add a subdivision modifier. It's totally up to you. You don't have to. I'll probably just clean it up before adding a material and texture. So yeah, that's it. And that's the final result. I hope you enjoyed watching the process and found it helpful or interesting or inspiring for your own projects. And if you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really supports the channel. And if you want to go further and get project files, exclusive content, and extra tutorials, please make sure to check out my Patreon page, link in the description below. But for now, thank you for watching, and I will see you soon in the next video.